Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And we are underway from Santa Clara. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Here we go. 180. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. They're just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Should turn your TV down a little bit. Yeah.
Here we go.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
It's just going to leave an echo in the video.
They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
2nd and 12 at the 32-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 180. Check. Mike 42. Check.
Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Jair Alexander that time able to knock that one away.
We talk all the time about playmakers on offense, but let's face it, there are plenty of playmakers on defense, too. I think we just saw an example of one, didn't we? Not force that incompletion.
Yeah, he's a great corner. They got a couple of them on that side of the football. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And that is incomplete.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on 3rd down to bring up 4th.
Go on, punt the ball, man.
Here we go.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. He rifles one that's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the 1st quarter.
Too many ones in this play. 1st quarter, 1st drive, 1st interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. 38 yards on the scamper there.
Well, they put it all together on that one. Good vision, good blocking. A toss play to the left. How do you toss it?
Yeah, a toss is the underhand kind of egg toss. The pitch is kind of, if you're running the option, you pitch it end over end, correct?
Yeah, I agree
you're
totally.
The guy.
I agree totally. And in the NFL, we'll see a lot more tosses than pitches because if you're pitching it, you might lose your quarterback.
Absolutely. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the third time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo. Levine Toilolo, the tight end, is intended target. And it'll bring up third down.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
They've had touchdowns on both of their drives thus far, but now they face a 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. The Niners have the first down and a gain of 11. So finally completes his first pass. Credit the defense, so they've been showing him some different looks, keeping him off balance.
Yeah, I like the observation that you have there, because when you give him different looks, and give any quarterback different looks, it takes just a little bit longer to process sometimes, and you don't throw the ball with the same confidence. You're not sure that that's where you should go with the football, and that's worked for the defense early in this game, and now he's got his first completion. Let's see if his confidence comes back, and he starts to get into a nice little groove.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Watch that press.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. And that's incomplete. Offensively, might be thinking, what's going on here? 1 for their first 7 throwing the football.
So maybe they're thinking about rethinking their strategy a little bit right now with the way that they're throwing it around, not having that success. Might have to lean on the running game for a little while and see if they can get him back in form.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Got his target, Samuel. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's first and 10 up at the 46.
You just wasted a timeout for a soda.
Garoppolo.
Come on, man.
Incomplete.
There we go.
Hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more.
Let's
they
go
set the double
Green Bay,
coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. And he hits his running back, Tevin Coleman. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Come on now.
15 for the Niners there and a first down.
Missed tackle.
And we see
They got you guys looking crazy out there. Let's go.
This position just continues to evolve.
Needed that stop.
They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
To throw is Garoppolo. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. On first down, Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. Open man is born. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at third down here. We're scoreless after 1. The Niners on third down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And Sanders has got it complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
21. Mike 4-2. Hey, Alpha. Man, I got you. 42 to Mike, boys. 45.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And that is going to be incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they get
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They begin the drive with Coleman. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. Touchdown, 49ers. Tevin Coleman, 52 yards, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. After a fairly uneventful first quarter, that last play, that'll make a few highlight clips.
It certainly will, and you're exactly right. The first quarter almost felt like a feeling-out process, didn't it? Both teams, okay, what are we going to do? Looks like they ramped things up just a little bit to start the second quarter.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light thing. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
That really sets him back. A loss of 6. A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
Now on 2nd and 16, Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
5.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D4. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Here we go.
They'll run on 1st down. Coleman trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run, and just lost track, and it cost him.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. Now Garoppolo being chased out left. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 15 for the Niners there and a 1st down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
Garoppolo on the draw to Coleman. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
On 2nd and 12, Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 4.
Here we go.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of his first half of action. And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
They tried to run right into the teeth of the defense on 3rd down, but looked like those teeth were pretty sharp.
They were having absolutely none of it. Stuffed him for a loss.
Yeah, couldn't get any leverage up front and move people aside in order to run the ball.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. He's picked off at his own 47. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
Here we go, here we go. 180! Big stop, D. Big stop, let's go!
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Got the connection here to Bourne. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soft. Yep. 2. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, huh? Smooth. Hey, come on.
Garoppolo now. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Debo
I knew you was throwing it to him.
As the 1st half is winding down. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
Heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Gold with the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about
it. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. That one goes for 30 yards. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Now it's Rodgers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after
I used that move on you too many times.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
We got to step it up. Hey, Mike.
Throwing again. Rodgers. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 39. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up,
Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And inside the 20.
They started playing me out of my interception. This shit is crazy.
17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation...
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. Well, they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, we can get another one now.
Second and 5.
Topper! 26. Right there, 54. Hey, Charlie!
From just shy of midfield, Rodgers, the connection made, it's Graham. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
X3, 2-18, chop. Rush in. We are going. Hey, watch this.
Now a first down carry by Jones. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 4.
64.
2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Get 300. Get 300.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
And it's 3rd down.
Protein spill. Check 3. Check. Inside. 6 guys.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
First down, Packers.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver. And it's second down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Adams hauling it in from Rodgers. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Go.
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Yeah, that was a good hit. Them boys ain't playing.
Perfect since the second half started, 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
You draw closer. Hey, Zoo. 54. Mike 54. Not here.
Rodgers again now. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. From 10 yards out. And the Packers get a score closer. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much and you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency.
They just played me on my field goal, though. That shit went extra fast.
That's fielded in the end zone. No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
Can I get a fumble? Can I get an interception right here? This drive?
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again.
I can't believe he held on to that.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. And he'll get 2, maybe 3, up near the 37.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
At the 37-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Watch the curl. Thirteen.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the fourth and final quarter. Garoppolo now. 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. They're going to be stopped up on this first down run. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10.
Here we go.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And that's knocked away and incomplete. Jair Alexander that time able to knock that one away.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packer
that means they want you to win.
Get their next drive underway.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Check 1 and 3. Check it backer. Check it backer. Slack. Hey, slack. Check 26. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Hey, wahoo.
The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down right from the start.
And not going to give him a lot of confidence to help turn things around. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
56. Mike 56. Mike 56. Coming this way.
Rodgers going to throw. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Check 4. Right now, you got 58. Tighten up. Undercrush. Get 300. Check 30. Check 3. Kill. Hey, Delta.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Hey, pick your game up. Mike's 56.
The Packers go for it. Rodgers. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down. Rodgers now 9 of 17 through the air. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And Graham's got it, complete. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
That shit crazy. I had to end on that motherfucker.
That last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
26. Hey, seam 6.
To throw is Rodgers. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well. And if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle.
Here we go. Inside. 56, Mike, 56. 3 buzz. 56, Mike, 56, right there, 56. Hey, orbit. Keep it up. 56.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 38. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Hey, take 26.
Now Rodgers to try again after the pick six. And that's complete to Adams. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
General West. Jump out.
56. Mike's 56.
Blue. Hey, Echo.
Throwing again on second down. Rodgers. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Rodgers to throw for it on fourth. He's got Adams on the hookup. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Rodgers now on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D Ford able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Throwing on second and long. Rodgers. That's caught by Geronimo Allison. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. On third down, here's Jones. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's fourth down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Allen Lazard. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2.
Hey, Alpha.
54. Mike's 54.
Here we go. Hey, watch that.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. Caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the fourth.
No, not at all, and they're trying to get something going after one there, but you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
The tackle made by Blake Martinez. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They will run again with Coleman. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Escaping the pressure right. Got him in. He finds Sanders. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. This is Coleman. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Watch QB drop. Watch QB drop.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Coleman, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. And, Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.